Hello. You know, I'm not interested in old friends coming back because they think they're going to get something. You know what they're going to get is a kick in the ass as they turn around. But you had your chance. You blew it. I don't have any grudge. I'm not mad at you. Not mad at you at all. Quite frankly, I probably, put them up. Like, I don't even remember your name. You might think I remember you or something, but you could walk in this room right now and I'm like, who the hell are you? So you don't look like you looked in third grade, And that's about probably the last time we talked. So I don't care. Don't call me. But, as far as Putin and I'll just stick with Putin, Trump, and Xi. They all have power, but they're all jealous of my power. Because they don't have my power, and my power is the power they crave. They crave it like a lion craves a zebra. They crave my power like nothing in this world could ever else exist. Because they have limited power. They have to get reelected. They have to operate within their borders. I have unlimited power. I can go anywhere. And I am powerful. And I can go to Australia and tell them, get rid of this. Take it off the books. That law no longer exists. I can go to Panama. I can go to China. I can go to North Korea. I can rewrite every rule ever written in any country. That is ultimate power. And that is what Clinton, Trump, and Putin and Xi, they all dream of that kind of power. It's only a dream for them. It's my reality, but it's only a dream for them. And it's a dream that's never going to come true for them. We know that. The ultimate test of my power is I don't have any nukes. I don't have any army. I don't have any aircraft carrier. I don't have any money. I'm broke as a broke. And I got more power than all you three combined. You all can get a woman, but you gotta pay them. You gotta pay a woman $1 million to take her clothes off. Women will pay me $1 million to take my clothes off. And I'm pretty ugly naked, I gotta say. But, it's not about that. It's about my heart. It's about my brain and how they work. And how you don't have a heart and you don't have a brain and how it works. That's why you gotta pay $1 million. Make up for that lack of brain and a lack of heart. We won't even go to the penis and what you lack there. But or your abilities, You're the type of guy that lays in bed and just like a fish, a dead fish. Let's have sex. I've never had a woman complain about sex with me. And the problem, that's why I don't play with women. My one night stands turn into lifelong obligations, and I don't want it. And, one girl did complain about sex with me. We were in a creek, and we were on a pile of rocks. I think I get props for that. I can let that slide. But other than that, no complaints. They want to stick around. Most of them go into it like, I'm just going to do this thing and be done with it. And they're not done with nothing. It's only just begun. But my biggest problem is fathers. Their fathers always have a problem with me. I don't know what it is. I think the problem is the girl likes me more than her own father. And the father feels a little jealous. so he gives me problems. But the mother too. The mother's never been a good one. They all want to sleep with me, and they don't. They can't. So, causes friction, causes conflict. I always said I was going to date a woman that both parents were dead, and I wouldn't date them unless they were dead. So, because it becomes like a doomsday scenario with the parents. They get into the girl's ear and they, oh, why you gotta date him? Can't you find someone else that we can manipulate and control? This guy we can't manipulate and control, so we don't like him. He's controlling us. We don't want that. So, but it becomes a never-ending fight, until they die, which they usually have a long road before that happens. So, they're all looking to bail some way. So they work on the girl, get him out of their life, get me out of their life, and most have been successful, because they're relentless on the girl. They are relentless. They're like no never-ending story here. Every phone call, every conversation. Why don't you dump them? She's in love, but they don't care. That's the world we live in. That's the parents that raised us. They don't give a rat's ass about you. All they care about is their own feelings and how you affect them and how they affect you.